Good afternoon. Welcome to Let's Talk Marketing. My name is Amanda Delaney. I'm a business marketing mentor, and I'm here with my fabulous guest, Lorraine Clery from MpowerMe Creative Mindfulness. Good afternoon, Lorraine. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you, Amanda, for having me here. I'm delighted to be here.
We were just discussing the lighting issues when you're on camera. And no matter how long I've been doing video and I'm in my lovely office that has gorgeous natural light, you know, our natural light can be the best friend or your worst enemy. At 1 o'clock in the day, it tends to beam right in. But sure, we're here, and done is better than perfect, as you guys who follow me know. So Lorraine, we're here. We're going to talk about your business today. So tell me and the listeners, there's people watching there. If you're watching at home, you can comment below and we'll see your comments in here. If you've got any questions for Lorraine, feel free to pop them in. So Lorraine, tell us a little bit about your business. I know in this last 12 months with the pandemic, like most people, you've had to pivot. I know everybody's using that word, but just tell us a little bit about your business.
Okay. So my business is 2 years old now in the next few weeks, actually. So I was a pretty new business when COVID hit. I teach mindfulness to children primarily. So I help little kids deal with big emotions. It's through a creative process. So meditation is part of it. And then there are games, storytelling, and a lot of talking about feelings, but in a fun way. So it's great because it gives children a toolkit that they're ready when they're adults to kind of understand and can talk about their feelings, and it's amazing. I work in schools. I haven't been physically in a school, but I do private group classes. I work with adults with intellectual disability and families, parents. So the whole family really is covered.
Oh, fantastic. So this time last year, just a little bit before in March, tell us, how has COVID, the pandemic, the shutdown of schools, how has that affected your business in terms of, you know, marketing and actually getting your programs out there to the adults of the children? I suppose they're your audience. They're the ones who buy from you for their children.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so when pre-COVID, because I was into mindfulness, I was so delighted to go out into the world. So you're able to put up posters in the areas, you're able to word of mouth, you build a business. And I was at the stage that I was taking bigger bookings for corporate events and different things when COVID hit. And I was happy to be networking out. And, you know, that's how my business was growing. And I was in a groove. And then COVID hit. And I could hardly turn on a computer. I'm not joking. I mean, I'm confident when I try and learn something, but I slowly learn something. And that was something I just didn't need. So that was a huge hurdle to climb. And then it was to try and, so if I'm out and about and people send their children to me, they learn what I'm like. But I think as a parent, I realized that you go online, there's some sort of block for people. It's like, oh, I don't think little Billy or little Johnny are going to like online. I don't think they'd sit. And they have an idea in their head what my class is going to be, that I'm going to be, you know, forcing them to be quiet and listen. And, you know, it's 100% not that at all. So the learning curve of all the technical stuff was really difficult. And then the learning how to market it and tell people so that they could understand and just give it a shot. So that has been, you know, there's been tears, there's been tantrums, and then there's been aha moments and dances. So it's been a big learning year for me that if I had to plan it, I wouldn't have done it. But because we were kind of forced to do it, and even what you mentioned about the lighting, I mean, Jesus, we're learning so much about these things, and it's just normal now, you know, to learn these things. We just have to do it. So that's my year, really.
Fabulous. So what has been your biggest aha moment? You mentioned aha moments, and I know we've been working together, so I've seen a couple of your aha moments, and I've seen the tears, and this is what this program is about. It's real people, real stories, real marketing challenges, and also some fabulous tips and what other people have done so you guys can learn along the way. So talking about your aha moments, what's been your biggest aha moment?
Yeah, well, yeah, so I would say that, you know, living a mindful life, you live day by day, and you take moment by moment. And then there's this fear that comes in from this new stuff you have to learn, and you kind of block yourself. And it's heartbreaking because you have this passion you want to share. And what killed me was I knew this was so powerful. My life completely changed with mindfulness. And then I wanted to be able to still share this, if not in person. I wanted to be able to translate it. So my aha moment, one of them was just getting out of my own way and saying, do you know what, we're going to have fun and we're going to simplify things. And that, again, another aha moment was simplifying it, because you'll know from me, I would be so excited. I'd be trying to tell people, and people are like, that's too much information. Like, I just don't, it's too much to take in. So I just wanted to simplify it and, you know, try and assure people to give it a shot, and that their children, the majority, have enjoyed. So that's where I wanted to get the message across. So the messaging was a big aha moment, trying to show that. And I think I'm getting better at it, you know.
I think you are too, because we actually did a session together where I remember you popped up what you had, and I said to you, can we work together on that? And using the same information, I remember we stripped it back and we put it, you know, in a way that connected. And what happened as a result of that? Just simplifying the words and putting it in order.
Parents could see what they could see their child, they could see their struggle in my words. And I suppose one of my big core beliefs is like the honesty, and I'm very honest with my approach. I talk about my struggles, my relationship. So when I just got out my own way and kind of took it from this is what I struggle with, and this is what I've done with my kids, people were just like, oh my God, yes, I'm struggling with that too. So people knew that they weren't alone, and that I'm not some magic person, but I'm using tools that are pretty magic, and they work. So that was helpful.
Fantastic. I see the monkey is in the background. Tell us about the monkey.
The monkey, so purple monkey comes along. So when we talk about mindfulness, it's the monkey mind, and the monkey jumps from thought to thought. So I have a collection. This is my newest guy, Riley. And Riley brings so much joy to every class. And I mean, there's some little kids, one in particular, she's beautiful, she's 4, and she keeps telling me, you know, he's not real. Like, I think she thinks I'm like, no, he is. So, but we use him to bring a bit of fun and color into the classes, and then Purple Monkey as well. And they all have a story, and they all help the storytelling process. And what children relate to are play and stories, and then they can say, oh, I did that, or I felt that way. And it's just magical when they open up through the fun that Riley and the rest of the monkeys bring. So that's the monkeys. They'll always be with me. And even when I'm doing a parent course or a teacher's course, that I talk about the monkeys, because it's visual, it's fun. And I mean, mindfulness doesn't have to be just meditation and Zen, which is the beautiful part of it, but it's fun too. So.
Oh, you've just described marketing there in a tea. Stories, you know, we all love stories, whether you're a children or an adult. We make sense of a message to a story, and look at the colors.
Yeah,
it's memorable and it's visual. Write all that down. That's marketing. Get visual, get stories, help people remember you. Oh my God! Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Riley.
I know.
Marketing.
I know, and I get photos, I get pictures the kids draw of the monkeys. So I get pictures of Purple Monkey sent to me, and I get pictures of Riley, and you know, it's gorgeous that they have their own little characters now. And I mean, I love the drama side of things and the fun and games. So the make-believe, the imagination, I'm up for that. So they have great fun, and we get to talk. We get to talk through stuff in an easier way than me just asking, how are you feeling? That won't work for kids, you know.
I tried it here. It doesn't work. How was your day? Great. What you do in school? Nothing.
Yeah, it's fine. okay.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So tell us, how has, because I mean, it's all about results at the end of the day in our business. If we can get results for clients, that's how we get more clients and referrals, and people come back, we retain clients. How have you found the online classes and the results that parents are telling you that, how are the kids feeling? I know Molly did one class and she loved it. She felt happy afterwards, which was a lovely way of describing it. So how have you felt retaining clients and attracting new clients online?
Well, it's amazing because friends have been with me from when I started a year ago and have stayed with me and are loving it, and really finding that hour, even when people are feeling a bit zoomed out at the moment, because we're all feeling it, but that hour is precious, that it's worth going on, because then the rest of their hours in the week are much calmer, much happier, just a nicer mindset perspective for them. Also, I have, clients that are in Donegal and I'm in the Midlands. And while I was driving to Dublin for events and I would, drive all over the Midlands, I'm not going to make it to Donegal unless it's, a week or something. And that's not practical. So that has been powerful for me. And I suppose they didn't have to come down here to me. So that's been great. So it's again, it's that getting out of your own way and being open to try it. And if it doesn't suit, it doesn't suit. But I feel very grateful it suited me, my personality. I have enough energy to kind of engage. And actually, that's one of the things that I think people say to me in nearly in a surprised way. They were so engaged. You kept them focused for the 45 minutes, whatever. And I can't guarantee that. So I'm pretty happy with that. And they're learning that, I didn't think this would work, but it can.
Zoom classes all the way. I know from here, Molly's doing a couple of activities on Zoom. Yesterday she was upstairs and she had 3 of her pals on a Zoom with her doing a class. And it is that, as you said, you can get a bit of work done. They're entertained, but they're also getting value in the exercises they're doing that will carry them through life, especially with emotions. They don't teach it enough in schools. Many parents don't know how to discuss it. And give us your one-liner. We'll wrap it up with this. Give us your one-liner. I love Lorraine's one-liner to sum up what she does.
So I help little people deal with big emotions through creative mindfulness to live a more carefree childhood.
Yes, I love it. So we're going to wrap it up there. Thank you, Lorraine, for joining me today. And I wish you the best of luck. There's not, it's global now. You're online, it's digital, it's anywhere in the world. I'll get Lorraine to pop her details in underneath this video, and you can get in touch. Have you got a program coming up, or how can people get in touch?
Yes, well, I suppose the best place to keep an eye on is Facebook, Instagram, and I will talk about them, then the website as well. But Facebook definitely is one to watch. I do have some great programs coming up. I have one about transitioning from secondary school, or from primary to secondary school. I have a parent and child one coming up. And it's about fun and connection. And that is the one I'm really excited about. I don't have a date set yet, so you're going to have to keep an eye on the page. But I'm hidden away the last few days working on that, and I am so excited about it. So find Facebook and Instagram. I'll put the details below, and keep an eye.
Brilliant. Once again, thank you. If you're watching us on the replay, please leave your comments. I see Barbara Bourne is in. She's saying, that sounds amazing, Lorraine. So well done. I think that's beautiful as well. Many parents struggle with talking about these topics to their children. So parents and children together. Wow, amazing. Okay, Take care. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments below. Any questions for Lorraine, again, pop them in the comments, and I'm sure she'll be keeping an eye, or I'll get the questions to Lorraine. But do follow her across her social media and keep an eye out for her new programs. Take care.
Thank you.